Tiger. All right, so what I read this morning, I read of Joshua chapter 9. Joshua chapter 9. You know, Joshua from Joshua and Caleb. So let's go back a little bit further. Let's go back to Moses. Moses, under God's instruction, led the children of Israel out of Egypt, where they were in bondage for over 400 years. And after they came out of Egypt, God caused them to pass through the Red Sea. God caused them to pass through the Red Sea. And as they passed through the Red Sea, they passed through on dry ground. After the children of Israel came through, the Lord God closed up the Red Sea on the Egyptians. So the children of Israel were saved from the Egyptians. But they still had a long ways to go because they had a journey. Because God promised them a land that flows with milk and honey, and they were on their way to that land. Now, during this time that they had to, there's several battles that they had to fight in order to get to the promised land. So one of the first ones was Jericho. And when they fought Jericho, as you remember, they had to walk around the city, and God caused the walls to come tumbling down, and the children of Israel took the city of Jericho. The second one was Ai. So they defeated Ai, and they defeated Jericho, and now they are marching on to the next fight. And the fame of the children of Israel is going throughout the whole country. People are aware of them, and this is kind of where this begins now. So the children of Israel are getting this reputation that God fights for them, and they're coming their way, and they're going to take the land. And all these people, all these kings are trying to band together a league to fight against the children of Israel. But this one group called the inhabitants of Gibeon, they get together and say, well, listen, we're not going to be able to defeat these people. God does fight for them. We're going to have to come up with a strategy, unless they're just going to destroy it. So they do. They come up with a strategy. It's pretty crafty how they came up with it. Kind of clever. So they said, okay, they're not coming our way. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get some old clothes, some old shoes, some old wine skins, which are bottles back in the day where they put wine in. Wine skins, they call them bottles. Well, old bottles, and get them, make them all tore up and rent where they don't hold any wine or anything like that. And we're going to have them, and we're going to also get some bread, and we're going to take some moldy bread, not good bread, but moldy bread. And we're going to go to them and say, okay, listen, we're from a far country, and we'd like for you to make a league with us. And they did this because they did not want them to, off my train of thought, got to get away from that big truck. All right, so they did this because they did not want them to, didn't want to fight against the children of Israel. So they devised this plan. Now start to put the plan to action. Now, at this time, I kind of get that whole part. So Joshua is now in charge of the children of Israel. Moses is now dead. Now Joshua is now in charge. And Joshua and the children of Israel are at Gilgal. And as they're at Gilgal, here comes the inhabitants of Gibeon. And they come in and they said, hey, we're from a far country. We've been traveling from a far country, and we would like to make a league with you. And Joshua responds and says, from where are you from? Who are you? Basically, we don't even know you. Why would you like to make a league with us? They said, well, we've heard about the fame of God and what he's doing for you, and we would like to make a league with you. Okay. God had promised them this land, and he told them what to do and told them where to go, and they were doing just fine by themselves. But these people, when they showed them all the things that they had brought, they said, listen, look here, we have, when we left, our shoes was in good shape, basically. Our clothes was in good shape. We had wine in these bottles. And look, now the bread, we've traveled so far away now that the bread is moldy. And that's all it took for them to see, hey, okay, I guess these people are selling soup. Let's make this leave. So they did. And again, I say they did not consult God. Come to find out, a couple days later, as they travel, actually 3 days later, they come to their inhabitants where they're from. And the children of Israel say, wait, hey, you're not from a far country. You're close by. And, you deceived us. They said, okay, since you deceived us, now, well, okay, come on, buddy. Come on. Go ahead. Now, you're going to be hewers of wood and fetchers of water for us. You're going to serve us because you deceived us. You lied to us. Now, so some of the people, they really wanted to stone them and do away with them. But the princes of the land said, okay, we made a promise. We can't do this because we gave them our word. Well, Joshua hears about it and says, hey, why did you lie to us? And then they said, well, we heard about the fame of the Lord and all that he has done for you and all the battles that you've won. So we knew that he was serving destruction for us, so we decided to make a league with you. And they did it, like I said, by deceiving the children of Israel, by showing them all these things that supported their lie. Well, Joshua agreed with the people, said, you're going to be hewers of wood and fetchers of water. And so was the inhabitants of Gibeon the rest of the days. Now, that is the end of Joshua chapter 9. So that, if you haven't read it, you need to read that. It's a really, really good read. Deception. Never rely on what you see. Sometimes what you see is not real. A lot of people will tell you a lie, and they would like to support it with a visual to make their lie more credible, I guess you'd say. Be careful with just believing your eyes. Sometimes you can't trust your eyes. Sometimes you literally can't trust what you see. And it is a wise thing. Learn from the children of Israel. It is a wise thing to always consult God in every decision that you make. Never take for granted that what you see is the truth. Consult God. And this is especially relevant when it comes to picking relationships, picking your wife, picking your husband, going into a business with someone, or starting your own business. It's in everything consult God. He will never, ever lead you wrong. But when we take it upon ourselves and we think that we know better, just because maybe we've experienced it before, it's not always, even if you have experienced it before, it doesn't mean what it was is what it will be. God knows. He knows much more than you or I could ever know. So your first instinct should be is to consult God in every decision. So that is it. I'm going to continue to drive on to this restaurant, meet up with them, and hopefully I'll get a chance to do this again. Thank you for watching. Oh, before I go, let me leave you with one thought. Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not to thine own understanding. That is words to live by. Thank you for watching. I pray that I said something that made you think. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share. God bless you. Have a good day.